What up, y'all? It's a late post, but here we go, nonetheless. This topic is the fear of failure, right? The fear of failure will hold you back from any type of success because you're scared to fail. And what's the opposite of fail? Pass or success, right? So if you're scared to fail, there is no chance of success. You're not shooting your shot because you're scared of failure. I want to take you back to childhood. You're a child and you constantly get positive reinforcement. Hopefully, you can do it. You can do it. Come on, come on. The child is trying to walk. The child is trying to walk, stumbles, falls a million times before the child actually can, walk. But along the way, come on, you can do it, right? Fast forward, maybe you're learning how to ride a bike, your training wheels are taking off. Oh my gosh, I'm riding without the training wheels, right? Somewhere along this, I can do this, or I'm not scared of failure, I'm gonna keep going until I can't go anymore. Somewhere that ends. And this is my belief on why this mindset does end. And it's perfectly well done from a systematic standpoint. Okay, elementary school, middle school, high school. There might be certain subjects that you just naturally excel at. There are certain subjects that you could give two shits about. U.S. history. You ain't gonna sit here and lie to me about U.S. history. Y'all over here calling black people indentured servants. Talking what? That's what y'all writing in textbooks now? Oh, we want slaves? No. Oh, okay. So maybe it's a subject that you really didn't care about, and you didn't get a good grade. Does that mean you're dumb? No. Does that mean that you just probably weren't interested in that subject, class, whatever, and that maybe your priorities were elsewhere, right? Maybe you wanted to be pretty for the guys. Maybe you just got a car and you was out trying to go out on dates and stuff. Whatever it was, your priority was not maybe in school or was on a particular subject. I'm going someplace with this. Stick with me. So, you're studying for a test, and at the end of the day, you know that you didn't, that you're not going to pass this test because you don't know shit about all that's going to be on this final. So you think pass or fail, while life is not necessarily pass or fail. So you now leave high school, maybe you didn't go to college, and you're thinking to yourself, and I'm pretty sure you've heard this line before, well, I'm not the smartest person. School has now taught you or created this mindset that you are not a smart person based off of you not getting the grades that you wanted in these particular subjects. So now, you've already had this sobering moment of I don't like to fail. I don't like to get F's and D's. So I'm not even gonna try. I'm not even gonna try because I hate that feeling. And that could be traumatic because society tells you that you're supposed to go to college and you're supposed to do these things. And your parents most likely wanted you to do these things. However, you did not. So now you're just like, you're going against the grain. You're going against the grain. And whatever you've picked up, maybe you see yourself as successful or not, but whatever you've picked up, that's the route that you're going. And you're comfortable in that. And what pushes you to chase success is totally different than being what you're afraid of failure. So you could very well have an idea that you want to pursue, and for whatever reason, you cannot, for the life of you, push past this fear of failure. So as we talk about this, you say, well, how do I get past this? You have to get out of your comfort zone. Success is on the other side of that comfort zone. I mean, it's simple. We had a post about rejection, that people can't take rejection. You know what rejection is? It's a no, or it's a fail. You're going to continue to hear no. You're going to continue to fail until you hear that yes, until you feel that you got that level of success that you're chasing. But because you are scared of this failure, you'll never see success. Because there are certain people that, things just happen to fall in their lap. And that may be your perspective, because it didn't fall in their lap. Things have always been easy for them, but maybe they were just working at something that came easy to them, right? Like I said, rewind back to school. When you had to take such and such calculus class, there might be someone who picks that shit up like nothing, because that's how their mind works. They're a numbers person. This equation to them makes perfect sense. To you, you're like question mark, exclamation mark, which once again reinforces the thought process of I'm not that smart. No, you're smart. However, you just weren't really interested in this subject matter. So now let's talk about the fear of failure in relationships. Let me tell you guys something, and I bring this subject up a lot, right? The whole concept of posting your pictures on social media. You post everything on social media. Your relationship is either going to work or it's not going to work. There are people who get married and get divorced because marriage is supposed to be the forever, right? However, dating is dating, right? You date people until you say, oh, I like this one for real, for real. Then you cut off everybody else, hopefully, and then you just date this one person, and it is y'all two. And then, hey, we're boyfriend and girlfriend, or exclusive, or whatever the hell y'all want to call it. Do pictures go up? If pictures do go up, the fear of this relationship failing is gonna fuck you up. Instead of you understanding, dating is just dating. And please do not comment about this whole thing, the dating and putting the pictures up or not. That's not the subject here. It is just the fear of failure. I don't want to call this person my girlfriend because I'm scared of being in a relationship that only lasted 3 weeks instead of us going the distance and it lasted 3 years. Well, what's the difference? You felt better about something because it went 3 years versus 3 weeks? The same shit. It just didn't. You might even feel like the 3-year one was worse because you wasted time. Although every relationship is not wasted time. No matter how bad you feel, you hopefully learn some type of lessons. You learn some shit about yourself, etc., etc., etc. So there's nothing that I can say that's going to get you over this hump of being afraid of failure. You have to search within and you have to say, what is it that I want? You have to look at your life and you have to say, you know what? Well, this is where I'm at and I need to get past this comfort zone in order to be uncomfortable, and I need to be comfortable with being uncomfortable, and then I can get some type of change, some type of success. I will end off with this one because I'm a personal trainer. The person who gets out of the shower, the person who gets out of the shower, looks at their body, and is not very happy with themselves, is doing themselves a disservice while complaining to themselves or others about their body, but doing nothing about it. Does that not sound insane? Now take that same example and transfer it to everything in life. But when you talk about something that's physical, it's easier to grasp. Boom, I'm out.